guys for coming this morning to 1 Million Cups. How many of you guys are here for the first time? It's your first 1 Million Cups. Welcome. Welcome. I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll enjoy it. If not, you've got free coffee out of the deal, so can't complain that much. For the rest of you, I know the drill. We have two entrepreneurs that come up here. They have 6 minutes and they present to you what they're building, what they're doing, the innovation that's going on here in St. Pete. That's their end of the bargain. Your end of the bargain is 20 minutes of Q&A. Ask them questions, seek clarification, offer suggestions how they can grow their companies, and think through the people you know, your connections, to help them grow, help them become giants of the St. Petersburg business community. My name is Sean. I'm an organizer here, along with Aaron, Chris, Danielle, who is not here. She's in Canada presenting today, and Marianne, who is at the Price is Right. Thought that was a better deal than we'll just shame her next time she's around. Carly puts everything together as usual. If for some reason you can't make it here, see that little camera attached to her phone that is broadcasting on Facebook Live. Hello, Facebook Live. Please check it out. Check out the entrepreneurs if you can't make it. But I'm going to stop rambling. I had a surprisingly small amount of coffee for this much energy. I'm going to bring John up. And then bring Brian up to give us an update on Bringhub. Guys, tell us where you're at.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me here today. We're very excited to give an update on Bringhub. For those that don't know, Bringhub is in the space of contextual commerce, and we're trying to revolutionize the industry by helping publishers turn their content into revenue. You can kind of think of us as a digital ATM, where instead of inserting a debit card, publishers can insert content and turn that content into cash. But Bringhub started in 2014 and first launched the product about 2 years ago. And over the last 6 months, we have really transformed the product and what we're focusing on. After working with some large publishers and clients, we've had the opportunity to work with BuzzFeed, InStyle Magazine. In the Today Show, we've really learned about the challenges that the publishing industry is facing. And one of the problems that they are dealing with is how do they consistently make revenue without bombarding their users. And as we continue to understand their problems, we are able to develop some good solutions. The biggest problem that they are facing is how do they monetize all of their content, right? They're producing hundreds of thousands of posts every single day, and one of the keys to help monetize this content is through affiliate marketing. And through affiliate marketing, there are really 3 primary factors: click-through rate, page views, and earnings per click. And so, in order to grow their affiliate revenue, they need to maximize one of those 3 areas of focus. Bringhub has tools that will allow publishers to do that. What are potential solutions to these problems, right? So if you are a publisher and you're creating lots of content, you want your users to digest the content, and you want to make money off of it, you need to increase page views. You can do that by creating new content, finding new users, and making sure you get more eyeballs on those users, right? If you want to increase your earnings per click, so the amount of revenue that you earn every single time a user clicks on one of your products, you have to do some analysis. You have to understand the products that they're buying, how much revenue those products are generating, what the average order value of those products is, and then put some effort towards using that data to help your editorial team drive more content around products that you know that are going to drive a higher average order value. Or finally, you can increase that click-through rate. So you want more users, or the users that are already digesting your content, to click more on your ads, more on your affiliate links. You can do that by merchandising opportunities or other calls to action inside of your content. Well, problem, you bring up. Through all of our data analysis, we have found a solution to publishers' problems. And we're proud to present a new product, which is Mini Storefront is a automated product discovery tool that identifies products inside of written content and then takes that information and enriches it with our product data that we pull from our database. So if we see links on a page to particular products, we take that and we repurpose it in a visual display, which will show definitely just a little bit. Here's a little bit closer view. So you can see fancy pointer button here. Right here we have this little widget that lives on InStyle.com, and it contains visual display of the products that are being featured on InStyle.com. And then when you click on one of these products, it takes you directly over to the retailer. So in an article, you could have the top 13 lipsticks for fall, and we take and identify those products and we throw them inside of the storefront as an additional opportunity for users to click on that link and thus generate revenue for publishers. And let's pull up a lot. So this is like style for one of our current clients, and it posts about how to wear matte lipstick and then people John loves matte lipstick. So as you can see, it's rolling through the story. This is written content about lipstick. You have outside of the content, links directly out to the products. That's one way for users to click on the link, they'll go to Sephora, and they might buy that product. What we found is that over about 85% of the time, users don't actually buy the product that's featured in the article. They buy something else. They're in that shopping mode. And so what we're doing is giving publishers the ability to take that user and monetize them by giving them additional opportunities. Click on links. So they scroll down to the bottom of the article, then put them in the vignette, and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Now I kind of see what it looks like. You look at the link, and then it'll take you directly to Sephora.com. It's an affiliated link. So anytime user buys something from Sephora, then it's sell. So let's talk revenue. One of the ways that publishers are funded, obviously, is through affiliate, and we have the ability to help them keep 100% of their revenue. So similar types of products, they want to do a revenue share, some kind of split on revenue, and we allow publishers to keep 100% of the revenue that they generate through affiliate marketing, and our technology is free. So instead of a SaaS-based product, we have a monthly subscription fee. They get to use our service completely for free. So I'm sure you want to know how to make money. Bringhub makes money through sponsored products inside of their advertising or inside of the news storefront. So we work with brands and publishers to place sponsored content inside of the news storefront.
So two questions. So people that generate content, you're not charged monthly, they're not charged a split of what they make. You're charging the brands for showing that actual content in the post.
No, so we actually take the content that you've written about, say you wrote something, and the mini storefront repurposes that content in a visual display, and you keep 100% of that. Now, if we have a sponsored content deal with a brand or advertiser that is potentially relevant, so say it's about shoes, you're talking about running shoes or whatever it is, and we work directly with Nike, and Nike has a new product they want to feature, they can place that product inside the mini storefront and we do a revenue share. Okay.
Do you offer editorial support at all to the websites, the blogs, those folks? This is what there's revenue for.
So we have best practices on ways to craft content, visual displays of content, the types of products, and giving them advice on that. Plus the data that they're getting on the ad mix can give them insight into it. But we're not helping craft.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job. So somebody's writing an article. You've got this, and they're tying in with you, so they have a subscription or whatever. widget goes on the page. The widget is also looking at all the content, the links that are in the text. And then it has this display. And then that's the text. So then when somebody clicks on that, that's how it gets integrated into your system.
Correct. And so every time a user clicks on it, we're recording all of that data so that we can provide that data back to publishers and get a better understanding of what products people are clicking on, what products are popular, so that they can use that data to help craft new content around products that they can post on.
And how does a publisher get revenue from that? Is that from the product manufacturer?
So that would be from the affiliate, so the retailer. So the retailer is incorporated into affiliate program. They're paying a small percentage for every referral and sale.
So what size customer are you targeting?
So right now, anybody over 500,000 page views that is publishing product per month. Yeah, 500,000 page views.
Do you think customers might be happier if they have to pay? And what I mean by that is sometimes when you're looking at, especially if you're looking for your company, you're looking to integrate with something that's free, then there's always the what's the catch or not even that, but why does the customer want more things from you? I might be more shy to ask for it because I'm not paying. If I'm paying you, $5,000 a month plus whatever, then I'm going to start demanding more of your product, which will, encourage you to make it better and improve it. But if getting it for free, probably not going to be the squeaky wheel. That's how you know what the customer really wants to innovate.
Right. Yeah, that's a very good question. We had originally started down that road of what is the value that we're bringing to the table and what might that be worth. And what we really learned is that publishers are so strapped as it is. We all know the publishing industry is still having a difficult time transitioning from print to digital. And so with that, we have learned that they're reluctant to spend any money to get going. And so we kind of reverse engineered the plan to offer the products for free, but we're very deeply involved with all of our customers, and we make sure that we take their feedback to heart. We really truly want to come.
What does it take to roll out a new customer?
What do you mean?
So if you're partnering with a publisher, you have your inline shopping window, like what does that take to onboard?
So from a tech standpoint, we have two pieces of technology that we need to get embedded on page. We have a small script that goes inside of the body, so the publisher just has to add that globally. And then we have a snippet that can be added manually into the content, or it can be built into the CMS. We have a WordPress plugin, so publishers on WordPress can just one click.
And this script or plugin will just find URLs, any URL like Nike.com that you have affiliated with, you can plug in that page, your little shopping cart, right?
Doesn't have any product featured on it. We'll play Nike, but all you don't have links. The mini links are sponsored. That's a very great question. We are working on incorporating services from a LinkedIn standpoint, but right now we're prepared to.
I noticed when you had your demo that it was competing with some other ads in Victoria's Secret. It was a public thing. Who determines the placement and the size and the graphics of your store fronts?
So the widget itself is fully responsive, and there are a few customization components, but the editor or the publishing team is in charge of where they decide to place it. But it has to be in context. It can't be on a right rail or below ads in the bottom or comment sections, because we found that it works best when it's placed inside of content, because it is more like a native content.
Does your revenue just come from the publisher and then indirectly from the associates, or do you have like this very complex sort of license structure, like how sort of structured individual page, depending on volume, put through all that sort of stuff? I can imagine that pretty complex.
Yeah. So the product itself, we give it away for free to publishers. They don't have to pay for it. From a revenue generation standpoint, we earn a commission, or we earn CPM from our brand. So maybe work with Nike and their product. We generate, we come up with whatever standpoint, we're really focused on that data component. And almost all of the other products there, all 4 tiles, but you can think of a similar to like an Outbreak or a Taboola, where you've got the clickbait at the bottom of every single article. They're content discovery platforms. We're a product discovery platform, so that in itself is a differentiator. And then instead of having all 4 tiles, we add software. And you can put any kind of junk. We are fully contextual, so the products that are featured inside of the content, always 3 of them, will be related directly to the content that you're reading, and the 4th thing is either sponsored, or maybe you have two products inside of that storefront from the content, 2 from other pieces of content throughout the publication. So always lots of opportunities and threats. I would say we're probably more concerned about companies that already have space on the publisher's page, so Outbreak and Google does that. There are lots of lead gen companies that have units on the publisher's page, competing directly with them in that space. Publishers always want to know, okay, if I have to add more space to my site for essentially a widget, that means that people are likely to scroll less further down, not as far down the page, impacting CPM.
I think you mentioned that you collect or accumulate data. How does that fit into your business model? Do you have how do you use that data?
So we have lots of internal data that we collect, but lots of external data that we're sharing with our publishers. We're measuring page views, number of impressions of the mini storefront, number of times that a product impression happens, where mini storefront is on the page. So if they have multiple mini storefronts, we can tell the index of that, so we know what position it's in, what position the product is in inside of that tile. So those 4 tiles that are there, we can tell them where the products are, what products are being clicked on, what pages are being clicked on, what type of earning potential that all of those products have.
You use Nike, so would you have as a sponsor Nike or Foot Locker, let's say, of big companies, one licenses off the other? How would you direct the client if you have competing businesses that carry similar brands? So Foot Locker was your client and Nike was your client, both are Nike. Somebody puts out a Nike widget, how does it know which brand to send those to?
So the advertisers would be placing a specific product. So if Nike wanted to feature a specific running shoe, Foot Locker could also feature that specific running shoe, but our advertising service will work based on a CPM model and inventory availability. So just depends on the availability. We can have 2 separate companies with the same product essentially advertising. One's going, since there's only 1 tile, there's no chance of
Just curious, where do you see yourself going in the next 5 years as a company? What ideally what would you like to see happen for you guys?
I mean, we have big dreams, and we would love to become a Taboola or an Outbreak type of company, but we want to be a leader and innovator in the contextual commerce space. Mini Storefront is simply our flagship product to help us get there, and over the last 2 years, we've learned a lot what works, what doesn't work, challenges the publishers face, and really understanding what their struggles are. And so every time we talk to somebody, it's surfaced internally and helping drive the direction of the company.
Can you talk a little bit about your sales process? I'm assuming it takes a special kind of sales team to target a Nike and things like that. How do you get in? Like, who are your folks at Nike?
So our co-founders do a lot of the introductory sales to big clients. Through our investors, we've had many opportunities to get contacts. But from a sales standpoint, on the advertiser side, our co-founder Brian Marvin is basically handling all that. He's got contacts inside of all of the main CPG companies, advertisers, and big agencies. From a publisher standpoint, on selling the storefront end, it does take a lot of effort because most publishers, one, they're very skeptical. They don't want to have any product that they have to pay for. They have long processes that take long sales time, long implementation times, and so in some cases we'll be able to roll out a new publisher future. So that's kind of what we're doing.
Are you profitable?
No, not right.
Metrics of how much revenue you're bringing these publishers?
Yeah, good question. So it's all dependent on the click-through rate, and the main focus of the mini storefront is to help increase the click-through rate, and we've seen click-through rates as low as 1%, high as 12%. So it just really varies on the tech. And once again, the formula, if we go back to it, is paid views times click-through rate times PPC. So if you're already engaged in affiliate marketing, say your PPC is around 20 cents, multiply that by your paid views, and then increasing click-through rate.
I'll take it. Thanks.
So, two questions. How big are you guys? And do you have like a 20-second sales pitch as to why I should buy whatever it is you're selling?
So as far as how big we are, we're about 15 or so. 20. And the 20-second sales pitch. I would say that. Let me think about it.
When you have that ready to go ahead.
Bringhub helps you monetize your digital content. If you're looking for new ways to help your content earn more money and hit your revenue goals for the year.
So, are you guys working with Penny Order? We've had them present here. Their model seems to be pretty in line with what you're doing. I would imagine you're enhancing what they're doing. How is that?
Yeah, no, we've talked to him, and we are close. He's focused on the services side of things, and from a lead gen standpoint. So we're definitely going to be reaching back out to him to see if we can work together once we have that.
Love St. Pete synergy.
Yeah. Any other questions?
If I recall from a presentation earlier, are you guys based in LA, New York, and
Correct.
development here in
Yeah, the company headquarters is based in LA. We have an office in New York that focuses on sales because most of the publishers are in New York. And the St. Pete office houses our CTO, John Adams, the development team, and then also out of this office as well. But as we continue to grow, obviously we're going to be looking for to grow as much as we can.
It's a good area for it.
Really, no. St. Pete is, we started in St. Pete because I was here, but we're growing because the entire company loves St. Pete, and it's just a great spot. Our headquarters is in Culver City, which is kind of like in LA, a little more granola-y and fun and hipstery, but it's, everyone loves St. Pete. Hopefully we can move more people out here.
Absolutely. And should you need any assistance, I know some friends. Happy to help you out. So I'm going to ask another question if I can. What can we, this room full of engaged St. Petians, do to help you grow your business?
I would say that as we continue to grow, we're working on our Series A round right now, which means that we're going to have a big opening for developers and marketers, and so that'll be an area of the business that we need to focus on. But also, if anybody has contacts inside of publishers, you're a large blogger yourself, and you want to help us out, with contacts and get a pilot up and running or a test, that's exactly what we'll have that.
Good to hear from me again. Very exciting. We finally have a number of events going on in this community that we're remembered to put on the board, and some we forgot to put on the board. But I just want to highlight them. Coming up on Friday, you heard Aaron talk about this last week. Reveal, big party at the station house to celebrate the arts. That's going to be a blast. Mike, Issa, Aaron, any of them can answer your questions afterwards. Then, not on the board, to our great and undying shame, on the 20th of April, right here in this room, that's a Thursday, 10:30, I have arranged a concert for you guys, for entrepreneurs, for folks, through our good friends and past presenters, the Listening Room Festival, concerts in your home. Fran Slater is here in the back. Fran, who is going to be performing here?
You've got Mark Croft coming here all the way from Wisconsin, sort of a groove heavy acoustic singer-songwriter, amazing performer. He's one of the 6 that will be here for the festival.
Awesome. We appreciate that. Please come out and check that out. That's